Hello, it's Estrella with a reading for the collective. I wanted to tune in real quick because I just got two messages in a row, like within 1 minute of each other. People feeling very like off center, or having experienced very quickly a series of events that has, awakened them to this, we'll call it strange experience. And that a lot of people have been, it's taken 9 or 10 years to kind of awaken to. So I'm going to just explain really quickly what I think it is. And if you want to skip to the reading, I'll put a timestamp in the description so you know where the reading is. But first, I just wanted to do this quick explanation for people who are feeling, overwhelmed and like feeling crazy, or like it's just too hard to process this experience. And maybe if you kind of have ideas of what this is and you want to continue to watch it because you can add to what it is that you feel I'm missing, that could also be very helpful. And also, I'm not saying everything on the video for reasons that you probably intuitively know. So first off, if this is just now happening to you, you're not crazy. There's no way that so many people could be experiencing the same identical phenomena, and for it not to be something is happening, and it's not the reality that we were brought up to believe in, because this type of phenomenon is this some sort of unexplained thing that is just not part of something that we were led to believe our reality is. So if you don't know what a divine is versus a karmic, the best way that I can articulate it is by saying there's a series of experiences and just a general way of being, which is, for the most part, and not for everyone, especially if this is something where you just kind of like woke up to this experience. It's very jarring and terrifying. I'm sorry if that is happening to you, but for the most part, a divine is someone who's had a history of being someone who's naturally intuitive, that may have had a nice life, albeit one that is, they've noticed that they're slightly different until about 9 or 10 years ago, when things slowly began to shift, which is very surreal, because at the same time, that's when the Mayan calendar ended, like around 2012, which I never thought the world would end, but maybe that meant more like 3D dense reality matrix, something like that. So a clear division began to arise, though, at that time. And many of these folks began to have similar experiences, which caused this awakening. And a big one for many was a divine counterpart, or a twin flame, or someone who helped this person to awake. This person was like the purest love, super something very intense, and then this person ran away. And through the grief, many of these divine energies kind of like ascended to an awakening or new experiences or understanding of reality. And then there are also other ones who have just sort of appeared, though, who call themselves chosen ones, for lack of a better word, but who have no counterpart and experience a lot of the similar phenomena. So also on the other end of these experiences are what people are calling karmics, which are generally about 5 people, not always, but 4 to 5 people who act out against these divine energies. But typically they drain energies, they lie, they gossip, they operate in the dark, and generally try to do something to bring this divine energy down at all costs. And some of these were even family or very close friends. And these karmic energies have in the past stopped at nothing and are continuing to stop at nothing to do this, even though the divine energies can see that, this is creating karma for themselves, and it just is going to create a loop. And that isn't a good idea. And then many of these karmic energies are very religious or present as community leaders, which makes it even more confusing. And many of these belong to high society or important circles or have some connection to. And then also a lot of these divines, typically have a role of healer or light bringer. And that could be someone who reads tarot or, is a masseuse or someone who is just the one person in the crowd that settles the room or is maybe a quiet empathic person or heart-centered. It doesn't have to be a mission that is like, I'm going to save the world with Reiki. It's not necessarily that. Sometimes it's just something very simple, and sometimes it is something very big. It's just more typically a heart-centered, earnest intuitiveness, oftentimes which brings some type of healing, or there's like a mission, and oftentimes this mission is being blocked. So my take on what's going on, again, I'm not going to say everything that I kind of think about this here. I don't think that we're living in the reality that we thought we were. Even if you were someone who had a very expanded consciousness, even this experience is like so strange. But there's no way that so many could be experiencing these identical circumstances if we were. But what we have together to keep us grounded is our connection and faith in the divine, and love. This, and that is sanity. The highest high, the divine, God is sanity. Love and care is sanity. These things are very obvious, right? But, the beautiful sky, the birds, the present moment. But then somehow there are these large groups of actors who have forgotten this and are acting out in preposterous ways and are exposing themselves. It's as if, like, all of these activities that they were doing, they felt that they were doing it in the dark and would never be found out, but you were watching and witnessing, and just you could see that that's not going to lead to the right place because of natural law. And now it's almost as if they were allowed to follow through with these actions, and then the horns sounded, Judgment Day, the horns sounded, and it's like the lights came on, and all of the activities are now recorded. And that's what I mean by natural law. It's like, everything that, is, there's a grander law than the visible ones or the political ones, or the societal ones. There's a natural law. And so even if things don't make sense, intuitively that there's a grander design to all of this, and that home is love. You always know that love is truth, and you can't go wrong following love. And if love seems like a frilly thing, then why would these folks throughout history who preach love typically get ousted? There's a reason why that's a threatening message. So presently, it's as if the sort of toxic feminine is on trial and about to be judged because of what's going on in the zeitgeist. So it's very ironic, but it's also very true. So it's like what's going on in people's personal lives with these karmic energies who are typically female is being reflected in this grander, pop culture, I'll call it, for lack of a better words, situation with a few females that are out on display behaving like these karmic energies, and I feel like more is going to come out. So so presently it's as if the what it does is it makes one feel as if we're in a fairy tale of some sort, or some sort of biblical experience of which we are a part. Perhaps it's the 144,000, I don't know exactly, but who, these are the best word to describe it, but it's as if these energies, this collective of divine energies, came down to the lower realms, right? These more denser realities to usher in the age of Aquarius and to filter out lower vibrational toxic patterns which have a power structure based on draining energies. It's as if, like, you are a royal warrior who knew before you came here that you'd forget yourselves before coming here, and but that you would be fighting an epic battle of the soul that you could lose, but that you won't. But trusting in yourself to recognize something, either by awakening yourself with your twin pre-planned, or also knowing that you'd be getting guidance from either pre-recorded number systems that you would see, or that are being delivered to you now that helps you along this journey, and that is some sort of like signal or communication, some way to receive messages and communication that helps you know you're on the right track. So these attacks from these karmic energies are trying to stop this from happening, this shift, because there's something about like using this empathic or divine energy to feed, right, or to replace. It's like to use the energy, almost like the narcissist empath trope, which holds a lot more weight than we previously have imagined. So it's as if like maybe they were never connected, or maybe they gave their soul away in exchange for something, I don't know. But the price of losing the battle is an infinite cold, or just everlasting nothingness, and that's why they're fighting so hard. Because right now, and what has typically been, is harnessing energy via pain and distraction, which includes your pain and your distraction. But so if you have detached yourself and empowered yourself through joy and love and independence, the pain and distraction, it's like losing power, because it uses your pain and distraction. So trying to sacrifice divine or intuitive and connected divine energies or beings to replace them as like a status quo or a hierarchy, it's like a tower that is falling, because without that energy in place, it can't hold up. It's like fake kings and queens that have like stolen the crown and are trying to hold on at all costs, because it's not just about losing the hierarchy and the finer things. It's about losing a battle and having to face infinite cold. Because if the soul was sold in exchange for this transaction, it's the end. Or an infinite cold is all I can describe it as. So a lot of these are not most likely ones who believe or they do believe in powers that are of this realm, but which go against the divine. So I know that it sounds like a lot, and also I know that there are a lot of people who are kind of trying to figure out whether or not the divine masculine is good or bad, like what that is, or maybe they awakened second. That part I'm not going to answer here, but I think that your weapon is your joy and your connection to the divine, even if you're feeling crazy. And I did my best to try to describe it in a shorter video here, but I just wanted to do a quick read. So we're at 14 minutes and 27 seconds. I hope that helps, and I can try to explain more later. But what do we need to know? Like, the people who are watching this video, quick reading today. Quick reading for the people who are watching. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay, so we've got an ending is happening right now. There's justice happening. We've got Hermit and Temperance. Someone has spent a lot of time here looking at something, but this also feels like seeing the light or seeing the angelic help that is helping you with this justice for the Emperor and the Empress versus this karmic energy that's been trying to manipulate. That's what I feel like the subject matter is here. There's an ending happening. So it's like spiritual warfare. The subject matter is spiritual warfare. Okay, death came out again. So trying to stop it from happening. And it's all happening in the dark. There's been a lot of deceit about like a karmic energy trying to stop the independence of this divine feminine. But it's over now, or this is like an ending. Yeah, it's a fight for control. So there might have been, someone received a message in the past or something, the beginning of something that maybe you're not aware of. There's something that is happening. You might be feeling like a little bit, you're confused about where to go or what to do or where to put your time and energy. You're not sure, which is maybe why this reason for the reading. Someone's going to be planning something in the near future in regards to the truth about your opportunity. We'll call it your birthright. This is something, when someone I saw in the comments, yeah, we're at the end of a cycle, said, something about what is your birthright. In my opinion, birthright just means, it's a simpler way of saying this pentacle that is, the hand, this is coming from the hand of the divine, that is being gifted to you for a reason. It could be, if you believe in multiple lifetimes, it could be something that you've earned, or it could be that's part of your soul contract, something that you need to carry forth, which is meaning your birthright, or sometimes people also call it your north node. So if you look at your astrological chart and you look to see where the north node is, if you go to maybe astroseek.com, you can see what sign and house it is, and then look up look up on DuckDuckGo or Google, whichever you use, and look up what your north node is, and that could help you with your mission. And then also you can see your south node, which is what it is that you've been letting go of, and that can help give you a clue as to what it is that your birthright is, and it will start to make sense as well as like what is being blocked or fought around you. Yeah, it's like there's a bully trying to fight this Ten of Pentacles that you're being gifted with, or that you are, because part of this mission, it definitely, it includes for many of you, generational wealth, or just very, Ten of Pentacles is like, yeah, generational wealth, or just comfort, or also like investment that's very solid where you can build something for the community. So that's why you get that Ten of Pentacles, because you're going to do something with it that's based on this mission of yours on truth. In your environment, you appear to be this high priestess that's building something. So people are focused in on you and can see the truth about who you are, maybe more than you recognize. So the spiritual warfare is coming to an end, especially with this karmic feminine who's been operating in the dark. Okay, someone is afraid of this broken heart around this, love, this pure love, this divine connection. That's what they're worried about, is maybe they there's a lot of concern around this divine connection. Someone doesn't want to get their heart broken in regards to it. Or someone wants the heartbreak. But that's part of the contention, is the heartbreak around this divine connection. Okay, what we've got is, the outcome is this Ace of Cups. So a new beginning, a new start. And it looks like we have the Two of Cups just underneath there. So partnership or soul contract, potentially. Okay, we've got a Hierophant and a Tower. So something is that's based on tradition, or like a gatekeeper situation, or religious kind of way. Something that was built on a false foundation is falling right now. Yeah, a lot of it has to do with this King of Pentacles and this King of Cups. Maybe someone who, this could be two different people who've been thinking a lot about you. So a Tower is falling right now. And yeah, we've got Sun at the bottom of the deck. So it's going to turn out okay. If you... Let's see. Patience and planning. Let's see, what do we need to clarify? Let's just very quickly clarify this Three of Swords and Six of Cups. What we got here? Three of Swords, Six of Cups. Bad reputation, scarcity tactics. Yeah, I think it's all about this karmic energy trying to ruin the connection. So someone is just, I think the karmic energy is trying to keep this going. Or there's heartbreak around what this karmic energy did. Reflecting. I think this is definitely divine masculine, thinking about the karmic energy. The divine feminine moving up. How the masculine energy, divine masculine energy, can help this queen or this divine feminine. Not sure what to do. It's feeling like the divine feminine is definitely going to be uninterested, because there's this justice happening around this karmic feminine, an ending to all this sort of like dark manipulation. I feel, yeah, justice is happening. Even if you can't see it, there's justice happening here. If you're feeling a little bit stuck, so there's some sort of truth about something coming out here soon, about this maybe individual that was pretending to be one thing that they're not, around this jackpot, which is, again, your birthright. Someone was planning something. I feel like something's going to come to light, though, because truth or communication about this wolf in sheep's clothing, someone's planning it. Yeah, it's like, here's you again, your birthright, you becoming who you're supposed to be, and the divine masculine crying over you and what happened, someone told a lot of lies, or there's facts that are missing that someone is trying to, why is Seven of Pentacles there? Yeah, it's someone's lonely. Yeah, they want to, they're thinking a lot. They're trying to figure out how to make an offer, and feeling like they're wasting time. They could have lost a lot of money due to this karmic energy, who created a lot of problems by lying and gossiping and just turned out to be a happiness hater. For some reason, there's something around waiting. There's something that's happening here, patience and planning, because of whatever justice is unfolding. Someone could be sick as well. Yeah, this divine masculine feels like, they made the wrong choice here and that they lost their chance with you. This Ten of Swords, sorry, yeah. So this clock blocking is what I was saying, is someone is trying to block you. Someone trying to bully you right now for this Ten of Pentacles. And that Ten of Pentacles can include a life partner or your divine masculine. So take it how it resonates. That's happening right now. So I feel like, what does the divine feminine need to know? Okay, fake accounts. There could be some energies, following and watching you. I'm very, very triggered by you. Following you on social media. I'm very triggered by you right now. Okay. Yeah, this person has emotional or mental challenges that are maybe based on childhood, that are unhealed, that might have causing some cognitive dissonance right now, and very focused on you. It could either be like trying to figure out if the masculine is coming towards you and what's happening. They might feel like the divine masculine is in communication with you, but that's, memories and flashbacks. I think the divine masculine is feeling, haunted by this karmic energy, who's just, everyone is feeling haunted by being, stalked, essentially, for a while now. This person has bad habits and is receiving bad karma. So I guess the purpose of this, besides to try to explain some of what it is that I think that's going on, why people are experiencing similar phenomenon, and that, this experience is real, and to, tune into your heart. If you tune into your heart, there's also other ways of staying protected. But for the most part, this is what's going on in the background. Justice is playing out around this karmic feminine who is still attempting to block and is still spying and gossiping. Something really big. There's a really big, something really big about a snake in the grass. And some people who are operating in less than stellar ways, who are planning something, okay? Something to do with, like I said, someone is mentally unstable here. So there's something going to be really big. Or there's someone who's planning something. Okay, this is taking a twist. Is this something that happened from the past? Or is this something that the divine feminine needs to be concerned with? I see new threat here. Someone's doing something, this Five of Swords, right now. There's something happening. What do we need to be aware of? What's the action? right? Your weapon is joy, and your ancestors are here with you. Stay in the good energies in your heart chakra. I think I said that in the very beginning. Joy in your heart. Joy is your weapon. Okay? Keep getting that. And I keep getting that. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it here, guys. To me, this is all spiritual stuff. But it affects what happens to you in the physical. So it's important to get in the bath or whatever it is you do, because this could be a metaphor as well for staying in that joy energy and cleansing your energy. It's like, it seems like this person who's going down or is receiving karma is acting out in really big ways, and it's important to really cleanse your energy, because it affects. So what you do, it's as above, so below. Okay, creates these changes, because there's like a breakup that's happening right now, and something soon. Soon, I'm gonna say every dream comes true. I'm taking that. Every dream comes true. And that's making, someone's crying over that. Someone's crying over that because their reputation, you know, is, someone was wearing a mask. So their reputation is at stake. Potentially a water sign who's been stalking you and potentially stalking your home, and has been gossiping and been trying to affect your crown chakra and stop the truth from coming out. Can't stand that you're getting into alignment. Yeah, trying to control you. They've been trying to control you. They might have been trying to like make you think something that's not true, or make your person think something that's not true by doing something repetitively. Something happened last week, really big, to a whole group connected to this karmic feminine. Either they know or they don't know, but I think that's why they're crying, is because their reputation is, you know, in trouble. And yeah, something that they did was seen. Something that they did was seen. And so I guess there's something going on with this energy trying to block you. They're trying to block you. So yeah, something could come out about this. It could be very big, so definitely go ahead and get grounded. Yeah, there could be even a court case. There could be a court case that happens. This person could be trying to run from that court case. And so the guidance on this is, you know, in your solitude next year. I don't know if that's, I think it's just supposed to be hidden karma. Solitude next year, hidden karma. Someone's going to receive hidden karma for so I think for talking badly about you, and you're going to receive an apology. Not that you want one. From a fake good person. This could be someone that you don't even realize at the moment is a snake in the grass, and they really want you to know to do it now as far as going within so that you can access your playfulness, because there's like revenge, like this energy is trying to do some dangerous revenge, and they're obsessed. So it's, yeah, like they are addicted to it, even though they're receiving bad karma. So that's like, you know, important to know. Okay, I'm going to stop there, and I hope that helps. And yeah, see you in the next reading. Bye.